Kaneville villagers beg for protection from bandits. Universal Peace Federation leader speaks on Guyana's economic development. Man sentenced to life imprisonment for murdering infant niece. Closed Georgetown Street turned into illegal dumping ground. In the region, Haiti police and protesters clashed amid growing dissent. And internationally, activists shot as Hong Kong protesters march China's anniversary. Greetings and welcome to this edition of Headline News Update. I am Bibi Bacchus. Thank you for joining us. As a fireman who reportedly killed his infant niece over a pair of earrings was sentenced today. Here's Esther Sobers with more.
Over 2 years has passed since 18-month-old Roshana Pilgrim was allegedly killed over an earring by her uncle, Sherwin Roberts, also known as Big Head. The Georgetown Magistrate Court Judge Justice Joe Ann Barlow handed down a ruling today sentencing Pilgrim to life imprisonment. Roberts of Beefield Sophia pleaded guilty to the capital offense, which occurred on September 1, 2017 at Lot 98 North Sophia, Georgetown. The court heard at around 300 hours, Roberts allegedly gained entry into the house by breaking a louver's window into the bedroom and attempted to relieve the toddler of her gold earrings. When the child began to scream, the man reportedly tossed her through a window in a swampy yard. Roberts then placed a pile of wood on top of the shallow grave and buried the toddler alive. Roberts will be eligible for parole after serving 20 years in prison. For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. In a sad return to the recent past, one closed down street in Georgetown is now being used as an illegal dump site. More from Wendell Jeffrey.
Sussex Street in Georgetown has been officially closed to through traffic from St. Stephen's Street to Cemetery Road. Over the years, the street has deteriorated and has now become virtually impassable. Now that the street has been mostly closed, some folks have begun using the street as a dumping site. The barricade at the eastern end of the street has been dismantled and thrown aside. Sussex Street serves the island and the Alboystown areas, as well as the southern access roads to the Larpentier Cemetery. For Channel 2 Headline News, Wendell Jeffrey.
Thanks, Wendell. Coming up after the break, Kaneville villagers beg for protection from bandits and Universal Peace Federation leader speaks on Guyana's economic development.
It's John Lewis Styles buy one get one at half price sale. Buy any t-shirt, top, polo, shirt, dress, pantsuit, or skirt suit and get the second one at 50% off. Same goes for shoes, handbags, and lingerie at half price. Hurry, because John Lewis Styles half price sale ends soon. It's John Lewis Styles buy one get one at half price sale. Buy any t-shirt, top, polo, shirt, dress, pantsuit, or skirt suit and get the second one at 50% off. Same goes for shoes, handbags, and lingerie at half price. Hurry, because John Lewis Styles half price sale ends soon.
Maison Francois Chocolatier is a lip-witty cake, teasing your taste buds. It's handmade, it's chocolate, it's true, it's healthy, organic, delicious, and nutritious. Have a taste of our chocolates, cakes, and much more in a variety of flavors like never before. Try our peppermint, walnut, ginger, coconut, rum cream, and pistachio. Only at Maison Chocolatier, 45 Garnet Street, Georgetown. And also indulge in our Saturday and Sunday breakfast, lunch, and afternoon tea only by reservations. Telephone 648-2619. Maison Francois Chocolatier, the best chocolates you ever have.
Wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have so much waste to dispose of in the landfill? Well, composting can help us reduce the waste we dispose of by turning our organic waste into compost, which can be used to improve the quality of our soil.
Composting is very simple and convenient.
You can compost using organic waste such as vegetable skins.
Or fallen leaves and cut grass and put this in a composting bin or pile.
Compost can help your garden grow healthy plants while reducing your volume of waste. It's a really good way to keep our communities clean and healthy.
So, let's all start composting our waste.
Find out how easy it is. Call us on 226-2189 or 227-8429 or visit our website moc.gov.gy. A message from the Ministry of Communities in collaboration with the Inter-American Development Bank.
Welcome to Kissoon's Furniture. Find everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home, we also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
Welcome back. An 18-year-old girl was shot in her head Monday night after two gunmen invaded her mother's supermarket at Lot 111 Charity Public Road, Essequibo Coast, around 1920 hours. Fiada Mohammed was shot in the right side of her head and was rushed to the Charity Hospital, then transferred to the Saudi Hospital. She was subsequently transported to the Georgetown Public Hospital, where she is presently undergoing surgery to have the bullet removed. The businesswoman Zarida Mohammed owns and operates the Mansour's General Store downstairs of her two-story house she shares with her daughters. The gunmen, who are said to be known to the family, escaped with an undisclosed amount of cash after they took the victims upstairs, where they bound their hands and duct taped their mouths. An investigation is ongoing. The regional chairman of the Universal Peace Federation, Dr. Charles Yang, recently visited Guyana. During his visit, which becomes a regular event, he spoke to the government and opposition about economic development and keeping the peace, especially since election seasons have begun. Here's Wendell Jeffrey with more.
Over the weekend, Dr. Charles Yang, the regional chairman of the Universal Peace Federation, UPF, visited Guyana. Dr. Yang made several courtesy calls on government ministers, including Minister Amna Ali, who represented President David Granger. Yang also met with all four of the former PPC's presidents. Later in the day, Dr. Yang met with the Georgetown City Mayor, Lord Pandit Jubraj Narain. Dr. Yang shared with the mayor how because of the administrative policies of South Korea, they moved from becoming the second poorest country in the world, where the citizens hardly had anything to eat, to becoming the world's 11th richest nation in a mere 50 years.
When I was young, 1960, Korea was #2 poorest country in the world. Even I myself, when I was elementary student, I saw in my eye, many of my friends didn't have lunch. Just sometimes we have to eat potato for like a food. That was situation. Then one, great leader make some kind of revolution and changed it while he was ruling 17 years. Laid for foundation format of nation's transform. After 34 years, Korea changed it, totally different nation. Now become number 11. Country in the world.
Dr. Yang said that he would suggest that the leaders of Guyana visit Korea to study how their approach might assist in Guyana's economic development. Dr. Yang noted that Guyana is blessed as there is food everywhere.
God blessed this land. You have fruit, you don't need any reason, why like starving, because everywhere food.
Dr. Yang said that Guyana has just 1 million persons, and that it is the same size as the Korean Peninsula, and that Guyana can experience similar significant economic advancement.
When I see this great nation, you have only 1 million population.
Yes.
And the same size of the Korean Peninsula, including North and South Korea, you have huge land, same size, almost equivalent size.
Also present at the meeting with Dr. Yang was PPP's presidential candidate, Irfan Ali. He addressed the issue of peace in Guyana, given its political history.
How would the results be accepted of the elections? The diplomatic community, this is a question that's been asked every day. And we have made very clear that we have always been peaceful. In the 2015 elections, we have a petition that is still not heard. And nothing was burnt, no one was beaten.
Dr. Yang said that the United Peace Federation founder, Reverend Moon, was a Christian who was very interested in world peace. Dr. Yang was hosted by Dr. Ronald McGarrell, the local Universal Peace Federation leader, and Dr. Roshan Khan, the General Secretary for the local Universal Peace Federation. For Channel 2 Headline News, Wendell Jeffrey.
Thanks, Wendell. The East Bank Demerara village of KANEVILLE has always had to contend with robberies and break-ins, but an ongoing crime spree in the community has gotten so bad that rarely a day goes by without news of another theft. According to some residents, there is no point in calling the local police as they barely take their complaints seriously. Here is more from Esther Sobers.
Residents of KANEVILLE Grove, East Bank, Demerara are living in constant fear of bandits. For years, robberies and burglaries have plagued this community, but it seems as if no one is being spared during the most recent string of robberies. Residents claim to have seen persons rob a garbage truck, a bread vendor, and most recently an ice cream vendor. According to them, burglaries have become an almost nightly occurrence as well. Headline News spoke to 10 frustrated victims. Most complained of the manner in which the officers at the Grove Police Station handled their complaints, as they claimed that little to no investigation was done in each of their cases. Each of the victims also feared reprisals for coming forward with their complaints, including this father of three who has been robbed 3 times. The most recent robbery had occurred only hours before he spoke to Headline News.
The first robbery occurred in 2012, where the bandits, the perpetrators, came through the house and they stole most of our valuables and left the doors open. Again in 2019, in May of 2019, and they came in and they stole about a large sum of money and valuables from our home. And today again, attempt was made to steal from us. This time luckily for us, we had a security system installed, and we were awakened by the sound of the alarm. And on checking, the door was prized open.
He called the Grove Police Station at 3 a.m. to report the attempted robbery. He claimed that the officer said that he needs to come into the station to report it. He was hesitant to report this most recent attack, as the police have not yet apprehended any suspect from the previous 2. According to him and other victims, when the police do come to the scene, they say they will return to dust for fingerprints and investigate for other pieces of forensic evidence, which is allegedly never done. Nevertheless, we accompanied the victim to the police station as he made his report, but he had to wait as another resident was already reporting a break-in. She said bandits burglarized her home of an undisclosed amount of cash, cell phones, and a gas bottle, and several other household items. Soon after the father of 3 made his report, the police arrived at the scene and promised to return to dust for fingerprints. Collecting fingerprints from a crime scene is often considered a common investigation method, but the residents criticized the police's reported lack of using such techniques, including this resident whose house was broken into earlier this month.
She left the scene the way it was all day, but the police never came. They said they're waiting for somebody from Georgetown and all of these things to come and investigate and get fingerprints, but they never came.
It was at this point that more residents came out of their homes to speak to our newscast. They are pleading with the police to put a stop to the crimes and properly investigate their cases.
I was robbed on Tuesday morning at about 3:15. I made a report to the police station. They came and they said they're going to come back for the fingerprints. I haven't seen them until this date, Sunday. I haven't seen nobody to come and do the fingerprints. And I'm asking to the commissioner of police if they could do something for us in KANEVILLE here, because we're living in fear. From the time you decide to say you're going to make a report, or you made a report to them and they get to understand whatever it is, they're coming to say they're going to kill you. And I'm living in here really uncomfortable. I'm living in here for so many years, almost 25 years or 30 years we're in here, and we're living really uncomfortable.
I have my kids and my son traumatized since they coming in the yard. Every morning you wake up, he's just 12-year-old, you could see that footprints and thing in the yard by the window. Every night you're thinking they're just coming by your window trying to come in. So when you sleep early, you have to keep awake till morning.
I just moved here about 2 to 3 months, and thieves already break into my apartment. They take my television, my laptop, watches, $50,000, and they just leave. And I am here by myself with my 2 kids.
Whilst many victims were not able to identify a suspect, one shop owner was. He claims that he was robbed by someone he identified as a teenage boy in the area. He informed the boy's mother, and she is currently paying for the stolen items.
The parents know what's going on, you understand? And when I running, you run and jump over the fence and you run through. So the morning time, my mother passed me, I actually say, you know this like the pouch? She said, yeah. I said, your son only break me shop.
Headline News was inundated with reports of robberies and burglaries in the community, as the victims also knew victims in the community who did not want to come forward. Seeing as this has been a long-standing matter, Headline News had previously engaged the Commissioner of Police, Leslie James, about this robbery spree. He promised to look into these issues.
I'm not sure about the increased amount of robberies, but I know we've had reports of robberies in the KANEVILLE area, and indeed we'll be having some increased patrols. I will ask the divisional commander to pay some more attention in this area, and perhaps have the Grove Police Station, the Grove Diamond Police Station, the officer in charge and other ranks engaging in a meaningful way with the community.
Nonetheless, Headline News will continue to follow this story and bring updates as details arise. For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. When we return, Haiti police and protesters clash amid growing dissent, and activists shot as Hong Kong protesters march China's anniversary.
That is not what we were taught at the Green Generation Guyana camp.
Is this the correct way to do it? Drivers, you have 2 options that you can use. First, you can temporarily put your empty plastic bottles in the trunk of your vehicle or on the ground on the passenger side next to you. Or secondly, place them in the nearest garbage bin you see. We need you to play your part in helping us keep the environment clean and healthy. A message from the Ministry of Communities, Green Generation Guyana Sanitation Program. For more information, please contact us on 592-227-2605, or you may find us on the World Wide Web at www.moc.gov.gy.
Maison Francois chocolatier is a liquidy cake teasing your taste buds. It's handmade, it's chocolate, it's true, it's healthy, organic, delicious, and nutritious. Have a taste of our chocolates, cakes, and much more in a variety of flavors like never before. Try our peppermint, walnut ginger, coconut rum cream, and pistachio. Only at Maison Chocolatier, 45 Garnet Street, Georgetown. And also indulge in our Saturday and Sunday breakfast, lunch, and afternoon tea only by reservations. Telephone 648-2619. Maison Francois Chocolatier, the best chocolates you ever have.
Welcome to KANEVILLE's Furniture. Find everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home, we also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. KANEVILLE's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
It's John Lewis Styles buy one get one at half price sale. Buy any t-shirt, top, polo shirt, dress, pantsuit or skirt suit and get the second one at 50% off. Same goes for shoes, handbags and lingerie at half price. Hurry, because John Lewis Styles half price sale ends soon. It's John Lewis Styles buy one get one at half price sale. Buy any t-shirt, top, polo shirt, dress, pantsuit or skirt suit and get the second one at 50% off. Same goes for shoes, handbags and lingerie at half price. Hurry, because John Lewis Styles half price sale ends soon.
Welcome back. In the region, Peru has been thrown into political crisis after President Martin Vizcarra made good on a threat to dissolve Congress unless lawmakers backed his anti-corruption reforms. Opposition lawmakers, who are in the majority in Congress, said that the solution amounted to a coup d'etat. They suspended Mr. Vizcarra and swore in Vice President Mercedes Arauz as acting leader. Meanwhile, Mr. Vizcarra decreed that fresh elections be held on the 26th of January. There have been violent confrontations between police and anti-government demonstrators in Haiti on Monday. The country is plagued by double-digit inflation, currency devaluation, and ongoing fuel shortages. At least one person has been killed in the latest protests. An international delegation of ambassadors known as the Core Group is attempting to mediate Haiti's ongoing political crisis, but opposition leaders say that they are unwilling to sit down for a national dialogue, saying the only thing that will stop the unrest in the country is the resignation of President Jovenel Moïse. And internationally, an activist involved in anti-government protests in Hong Kong has been shot in the chest by police during a clash. The incident came as thousands of persons demonstrated in defiance of a protest ban for the 70th anniversary of communist rule in China. Though people have been shot by rubber bullets in previous protests, this is the first injury from a live round. Nearly 4 months of protests in Hong Kong have challenged Chinese President Xi Jinping's vision of national unity. Here's the 3-day weather forecast. That is all for this edition of Channel 2 Headline News Update. Join us on Wednesday at 7 p.m. for another episode. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook and YouTube, or you can visit our website at headlinenewsguyana.com for more news. Until then, take care.